Boys and girls, it's time for phonics, and we have a brand new chart. Raise your hand if you like to go fishing. You know, my grandfather taught me how to fish, so I like our chart that it has all these fun ocean animals on it. But do you know the special sounds that are in the ocean? All right, so ladies, you are the circles today. Boys are the stars. Notice these two right here. I will give you a clue. Those are the ones that say and we learn them at the same time. So that should help you know which ones are which. All right, let's start with the girls. Begin.
S in Vegas. EST. E-A-R-E-Y. In bigger E-R. I'm in kind, I-N-D. I am child, I-L-D. We is slowly L-Y. S-M-P-S-E-S. N in sharpen E-N. City C. J in buzz D-G-E. J in giant G. R in I-A-W-I. Faucet A-U. E in leaf E-A. N in red E-A. A in snake E-A. Whale W-H. Hut in who W-H.
You're doing a great job so far. It must be the posture. Now, think about seafood. Some people like seafood. So if I say something you like to eat, you may stand up and be the leader of your group. If you like lobster, ch and pass,
T-C-H.
ch and
Church C-H.
cut and.
Corner C-H.
If you like fried fish, ear in ear.
E-A-R. In E-A-R.
Oh, you skipped one. Start again. Ear in ear.
E-A-R.
Air and bear, E-A-R. In earth,
E-A-R.
E-A-P.
E-E-Y. A-M-A-E-Y.
If you like oysters, ought and caught, A-U-G-H-T. Ought and thought, O-U-G-H-T. And banana, A in shovel, O. If you like lots of different kind of seafood, E in rainy.
E-Y. In bigger E-R. S in big S-E-S-T.
You may be seated. We're going to do something new today we haven't done before. I'm not just going to choose a row. I'm going to choose two complete teams. So I need all my ladies to come stand over here. Extend the pointer, please. And all my boys walk over here. Asher, extend the pointer. Thank you for walking so carefully. All right, we're going to see which team is left standing at the very end, or we'll see how far we can go. All right, pointers extended all the way. I think yours can go up more. There you go. Find the special sound in the word treasure. And your choice, Asher? Treasure. 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand if you know what it is. Dane?
C-H.
No, there's no CH in it. Sarah? In. Yes, it was EA. You two are out, but you may sit down and watch. Gingerbread. And your choice, it is in giant G. Next people, climb. MB, Martini found it first. Next one is largest. And it does go to Shylin first. Thank you, Benji. We'll wait till you have a seat. All right, next people, quickly. LY is correct. Callan, wait till you go by. All right, the next one is thought. Thought, and she found it first. Thank you for playing. Chord. Chord is correct. Nico was very quick. Next one is wilder. Wilder. Students watching, have you found it? She found one. Can you find the other one, Mitchell? You got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and it was ER right there on the fish. Thank you, and you get to stay, London. Next one is patchwork. Patchwork, and your answer, Camilla. Raise your hand if you know. Martini?
T-C-H.
It's TCH, short vowel. You folks may have a seat. We'll wait till you pass by. Next one, donkey. EY is correct. Julia was first. Levi, we'll wait till you have a seat. Girls are in the lead. What about larger? Oh, that was a tie. You both may go to the end of your team. What about stomach? Stomach. Which one are you pointing at, Nico? CH is correct. Elena, we'll wait till you have a seat. All right. Next one is whosoever. And it does go to Tori. She was headed to it first. So it's Nico against all the girls. Chewy. There's one. Where's another one? No, it was CH. EW was one, and also Y. The girls win. Give them a round of applause. Round of applause, everybody. There you go. Thank you. You may put the pointers down, and we'll move our chart over because I need some more helpers to come to the front. All right, Caitlin, why don't you turn right back around? You get to be one of my helpers. Come pick a jungle animal, Caitlin. Or she'll be up in just a minute. Sarah, you come pick a jungle animal. And we'll have Tori come up, and Shylin and Asher come stand right at the very front. And Gavin, and the last one will be for Caitlin. And I also need Benji. You come stand, make a straight line over here of my jungle animals. Gavin, you can come be a comma, all right? Need another comma. Camilla can come be one, and Callan and Levi. All right, now all my jungle animals take a giant step that way. All right. Now, here's my story. I went to the zoo. And I saw bears, elephants, tigers, lions, and monkeys. I need to put commas between my things that I saw, my animals. We need to put the commas in the right spot. So here's my sentence again. I went to the zoo and I saw bears, elephants, tigers, lions, and monkeys. Angel, come move one of my commas and put them in the right spot. She's going to move Camilla. All right, so we got to make room for her. Marty, you come move a comma to the right spot. All right, she's going to move that one. Oh, all right. You want him there. All right, now you folks back up over there. There, we've got room. All right, I need another one. Lily, you come move a comma. Who's she going to pick? She's going to pick Benji. Show him where to go. All right, put him right there. All right, do we need another comma, Elena?
Yes.
Would you come move a comma, please? Who are you going to pick? We got Levi or Callan? She's going to take Levi. Callan, you come stay over here. All right, now, do we need another comma? Because we have one. Angel?
No.
We don't need another comma? All right, let's see. I went to the zoo and I saw bears, comma, elephants, comma, tigers, comma, lions, comma, and monkeys. Excellent job, because how many animals did I see, Tremaine?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you need one less comma in a sentence if you have 5 items that you're using to separate with the comma. So, Callan, thank you for your help. We didn't need you. If you have something special in your hand, take it to your seat, put it in the right-hand corner, because I have another sentence up here I need your help with. So everyone looking at my green sentence, I'll grab my pointer. Let's read it together.
James invited Chris, Andrew, Matthew, and Bill to his birthday party.
I need punctuation added to the sentence. What punctuation do we need, and where do we need to put it? Asher?
A comment.
Where? Between?
Chris and Andrew.
All right, there's one. What else do we need? Sarah?
Between Andrew and Matthew.
Very good. Students watching, do you see where we need to put a punctuation mark? Mitchell, what did they say?
In between Matthew and.
Very good. Any other punctuation mark, Callan?
The period.
What kind of sentence is it, Abby? Whoop, Abby?
11.
Yes, it is. Now notice how many people went to the birthday party. Count them. Jack, how many?
4.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you use a comma to separate items. It can be people, it can be things, it can be animals, and it's one less comma than you have of the people. So we did a great job. We have the period at the very end. Now we have an orange sentence and a blue sentence. We need to fix the punctuation. So Angel and London, you get to work on the orange sentence together, and when you're done, each one of you go pick someone to come up and do the blue one. So they're each going to pick someone to do that one. While they're doing that, I'm going to read a sentence. And as I read it, you're going to decide, is the subject and are the subject and verb correct? Or is it supposed to be singular and it should have an S for the verb? So you have to remember, if the subject is singular, you need to add an S or ES to the verb. Otherwise, if it's plural, you don't have to touch it. So if it sounds right, stand tall. If it doesn't sound right, squat like a duck. Mom and Dad take me to piano lessons. Very good, Elena. I agree. Mom and Dad take me. Mom and Dad take. That sounds right. You may be seated. Try this one. Mrs. Johnson carry her baby. No, back to your seat. Raise your hand if you know what carry should be. Mitchell?
Carry.
Yes, carries or carried, but this case is carries. It's plural. All right, here's this one. The boys eat lunch at this table. Yes, the boys, it's plural, so you don't need to add anything to eat. What about this one? The girls eats lunch at the table. The girls eats? All right, back to your seat. Who can correct that sentence for me? What should it say? Dane?
The girls eat.
Oh, you need to be really loud.
The girls eat lunch at the table.
Very good. Girls eat. All right, here's the last one. The elephant push the hay with his trunk. The elephant push. No, that doesn't sound right. Back to your seat. What should we say? Callan?
The elephant pushes the hay.
Yes, so pushes. What do you add to push to make it say pushes? Students watching. What did they say, Camilla? To make pushes, what did we add to push?
ES.
ES is correct. That's how you can fix it. All right, let's see how well your friends did with punctuation marks. Read the orange one, everyone.
Elephants, tigers, cobras, and lizards are animals you might see
In the name-tailed jungle. Very good. So we have a comma after these animals. We have how many animals? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many commas? 1, 2, 3. You're doing a great job with commas, and they remembered their period at the end. Read the blue one.
Abby's blanket is green, blue, yellow, and pink.
So we got all the commas. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, but we only have 3 commas and a period. Does anyone see any other punctuation mark we missed? Elena? Ooh, Sarah.
The apostrophe S.
There you go. This blanket belongs to Abby. Her name is not Abby's. Her name is Abby with the apostrophe S. You've got to look for the apostrophe S. Now, if it is used correctly, what belongs to Abby, Gavin?
Blanket.
Yes, so you only use it when you're showing possession. Now, before we go on to our other sentences, let's look at the green sentence again. And I need to know where to divide it between the subject part and the predicate part. I'll give you a hint, students watching. Find the action word, and the line's going to go right in front of it. All right, Camilla?
In the middle of James and invited.
So between them, all right, so right there. All right, now we divided. We got the subject part, the predicate part. Where are we going to find the verb? In which part, Angel?
In the predicate part.
What is the verb, Asher?
Invited.
I love to see volunteers raising their hand. That shows me you are with me, you're thinking. Can you invite someone to a party? Of course you can. That's an action. Now, how do we find the subject, students watching? All right, how do we do it? Levi, you ask.
Yes, doing what?
Very good. And then you plug in the verb. So let's do that, everyone. Who are what invited? You can't do it without the motion. So what is the answer? What's the subject, Jack?
James.
Very good. You are doing so well with your subjects and verbs. To check your work, you say both of them. James invited. Does that make sense? It does. Now let's go over to the red sentence. Let's read that one together.
The children read books about tigers.
You could say read or you could say read. Let's, for this case, so we're all on the same page in the book, that children read. All right, so they did it in the past. All right, so where would we divide it between the subject part and the predicate part? Benji. Between what two words?
Children and read.
Yes, or read. We're going to say read, so we're all together. Now, what is the verb? What's the action, Tremaine?
Read.
Very good, sir. He was listening. Did I underline it correctly, London?
No.
How many lines do I need?
2.
Excellent job. That is very important. Now, ask yourself the question. We need to find the subject. Shylin, what's the subject?
Children.
All right, now everyone, you tell me how she found it out. Ready? Who or what read? Now put both of them together and see if it makes sense. Children read. Does that make sense? It does. Would it make sense if I'd underlined the? The is not a person, place, or thing. It's not a noun. It's just a word. It's not a subject. Now let's go to the blue sentence and read it together. Begin.
Chris drew a picture of a Bengal tiger.
Good sounding it out. Bengal tiger. And now where do I divide the line that's vertical, Sarah?
Chris and Drew.
Yes, very good. And what is my verb, Jack?
Drew.
Yes, that's your action. Can I give you a clue? You will always get the vertical line right if you look for the action word because it goes right in front of it. Then you look for a word that shows action, which is called a verb. Very good. Now ask yourself the question, what is the subject, Tori? Abby?
Drew.
Drew's the verb. We just did that one. Abby, did you ask who or what drew? So Abby, what's the subject?
Quiz.
Yes. And where do we always find the subject, Callan?
In the subject.
Yes, in the subject part. So you can see how close they are. Read both of them, see if we're right.
Chris drew.
Very good. We have one more sentence. I'll back up so we can read it.
David and Kyle made posters about tigers.
All right, let's divide it between the subject part and the predicate part. Isaac, where should it go? Stand fast, sir. Angel.
Between Kyle and May.
You are being attentive. I love those quick answers. All right, what's the verb, London?
May.
Very good. She knows it's going to be right there next to that dividing line. She's paying attention. All right, let's ask the question. Who or what made? Asher.
Kyle.
Is that all?
David.
There you go. Should I underline and? Shake your head. No, that's not a subject. But David, Kyle, made, they both did. You did a wonderful job. Let's keep it up. Take out your phonics paper. And bigger. Est and biggest.
EST.
Out and child.
IOD.
Ein and ein.
IND.
Ing and pointing.
ING.
Lee and slowly.
LY.
E and rainy.
Y.
And asleep.
A.
All and also.
AO.
Be and because.
BD.
And we are ready. A reminder at the top, since you already have your name, you're being so diligent, a verb that ends in S or ES tells what one person or thing does. But don't add an S or ES to a verb if the sentence tells about more than one. So children work. That's a plural subject to a verb without the S or ES.